and Minister in the Office of the Prime Minister. He has previously held the post of Minister of National Security, Minister in the Ministry of the Attorney General and Legal Affairs, and Minister of Communications. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your next chairman, MP Young. Couva South. Well, Foster and Lennox, you all live up to it. I sat there and I was wondering if it is because of the location and that we're in the middle of Point Lisas and all that energy. But no way, Jennifer, you trained them well. Couva South PNM family, it is indeed a pleasure, a privilege, and an honor to be here with you this evening. Thank you. I've just come from another part of the country where energy started as well, from Faizabad, and they send their love and support for leaders in service. I'd like to speak to you all about some serious stuff tonight, but not for a long period of time. Because you see, as the previous speakers have said quite rightly, we in the membership of the PNM are being called upon to make some very serious decisions. And as my colleague, Minister Gatsby Dolly said, it is not something we should take lightly. First, you're blessed to be a member of the PNM, no doubt about that. We are the premier party, not only in Trinidad and Tobago, but throughout the CARICOM region. And remember that, because our founding father was one of the stalwarts and one of the founders of what has become known as CARICOM. And the PNM party is looked upon and respected throughout the whole region and beyond. So every member of the PNM, we are blessed. We are blessed. And now, at this important point in our history, and Minister Gatsby Dolly and other speakers have spoken about it, where there's a change and a transition going on, we have to make our choices very carefully. And this is what I'd like you all to think about. Actions are not words. Because you see, talk is cheap. And I've looked on throughout the last 10 years and seen how talk is cheap. They have some people, and I will say it again, who have just come out of the woodworks like termites and want to be leaders all of a sudden of the great party that we are. But you see, PNM membership, think back, in the difficult period within recent memory, from 2010 to 2015 when we were in opposition, did those people who are coming to you now asking for your vote to lead this great party of ours step forward and give any service? That's the first question. Think about it, that period of 2010 to 2015, when Foster Cummins, Dr. Rowley, Jennifer Batiste Primus, a host of other people, Kazim was there, Haji Kazim Hussein, Indar, and a host of other people. You heard young Kwesi Robinson talking to us about what he was doing in that period of time. Did you see any of these people around? So they serve for a short period of time. You get a minister's walk from a 2007 to 2010. You get a walk. And then what you did? You walk away from the party. And then worse than that, when we won in 2015. So the point I want to, before I move from that point, understand, in a time of adversity, in a time when pressure is coming, in a time when you're under attack and you're rebuilding, those are the moments you look around and you see who there with you. It's not when things good, because all of us know things good, everybody around you. It's when you see you're down and you're out and you're taking it in the left and you're taking it in the right. Who next to you? That is what counts. That's the first period of time. And that is when a host of us, I was young coming to the party, but if you go and check it, between 2010 and 2015, and you check in the courthouse, who it was fighting, a lot of the cases pro bono for free for the PNM during that period of time. I am proud that I was one of those. I am proud that in 2010, when the PNM lost and everybody was walking away from the PNM, and our then leader, Patrick Manning, had lost, and he was hauled before the Privileges Committee for talking about Kamala's house. I sat there with him. The first time I ever went in the lounge of the Red House. And I sat with him there in his quiet moments as he was going to face the Privileges Committee. And did it for free because I believed in the PNM. I believed in what this party stood for. I saw what a PNM government had created. I was educated by a PNM government and its policies. So that's the first period. 2010 to 2015, we're now in opposition. New leader, Dr. Rowley, leading the charge. They were attacking him left, right, and center. Case after case. Ram Logan and them suing him for him talking about the A-team, the this, the that. We still speak about the time a judge gave a judgment against him in default, and Ram Logan knew before his lawyers knew. I was part of the team that went to appeal when he was hauled before the Privileges Committee for coming to the Parliament with email. I went with him alone as a lawyer that day to the Privileges Committee, my second visit. And boy, we terrorized them. And that is how you know who is going to stand by you, because they had nothing to get. It was for what you believe in, your principles, that we have a leader, Dr. Rowley, who is a principled man. And I say it here without fear of anything. I would go to war for him and this party. Any day of the week, any night of the week. And you know what? My past has shown that. So then we come into government in 2015. So remember, those who want now to convince you, forget about leaders in service and vote them into leadership. Nowhere to be seen in 2010 to 15. I met Foster Cummings in the Senate. That was the first time I met him when I was sworn in as a temporary opposition senator, the same day as Foster. I didn't know Foster, but what did Foster do? He said, boy, think about how you present. This is how you should do this. This is how you should do that. And guided me coming into this thing fresh. 2015, thank God the people of Trinidad voted resoundingly and put a PNM government in place. But we came in difficult times right here. We're in the center of energy, gas in Trinidad and Tobago. The oil price was crashing. In 2016, the oil price reached $20 a barrel. And your PNM government have to guide the country through that. And you know what irks me and what upsets me? These same people, everybody is entitled to their opinion. I have no problem with that. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. I have no problem with that. But if you are a true member of the PNM, and you love the PNM party, and you there walking in the valleys of darkness with us in the PNM, how is it between 2015, when there's a PNM government, to date, every minute you're out there writing in the media, on the television, on the radio, attacking the PNM, and you want to be a leader of the PNM? No, as Foster say, Roxo! Roxo! And I'm going and ask everybody in here, Nian, who came in to serve the same time as me in 2015, Jen, who was there before, Terrence, they are here long before. From 2015 to 2020 in the next election, you all saw any of them around Balize House? Or you see any of them around any PNM function? But let me tell you all something. When we're in a time of war, and we're in a war, because we, the PNM government, in a war, we're being attacked left, right, center, all over, lies being thrown at us. You know what we expect of the membership? Stand up and defend your government. When we meet on a Monday morning with the Minister of Finance, the Prime Minister and other ministers, and we're looking at the $100 we have to spend and the $200 in bills that you have to face, you know how difficult that is? Because you have the hospital to pay for, you have education to pay for, because our children must come first. And what you have? These people out there, PNM this, Keith Rowley that, Imbert this, Young this, blah, blah, blah. And you want to step forward now and tell us, the members of the PNM, you ready to be leader? Rock so! Rock so! And let me tell all of you all false pretenders out there who suddenly feel that you're ready for leadership of this PNM and feel you could put things out on social media and attack this one, attack that one. I fed up getting attacked. Bring it on. Because you know what? As we stand here in Point Lisas tonight, I could say without fear of contradiction that the hard work I personally did from 2016 when I was brought into the office of the Prime Minister in the energy sector, with just 2 companies sitting opposite these companies that are the most sophisticated energy companies in the world. They have resources that Trinidad can begin to think about. I stood there as your representative, a PNM MP first of all, a PNM member first of all, a PNM MP second, and a PNM minister third. And I fought with them for our children and the future. And I could stand here today and I could walk out here tonight knowing that that work brought in over $11.4 billion that we would not have gotten. That is action, not words. And we're still fighting for more. And that is just 2 of the companies. So all you, give me a break. You really feel that you could come forward now in the PNM? Yes, you're a PNM member. But it is in the times of adversity, when you feel the pressure coming at you, that is what counts. And let me tell you all something. The leaders in service have what it takes to carry our party forward into the battle. We have the right combination. So we will return Dr. Rowley. And if you had a deposit to lose, you would lose it. We will return Dr. Rowley as our political leader. We have already returned our Lady Vice Chair, who I love dearly, Camille Robinson Regis. We've returned Foster Cummings, who is pulling us together and pushing us forward. We have young Janice Scott, who's not here today. Those are the ones who will learn from this leadership. And you have the rest of the candidates, of the leaders in service, who are putting themselves forward. It is great sacrifice. But you know what? Our work ethic has already been proved. We have nothing left to prove. So by us putting ourselves forward is because we love the party, we love the country, and we will fight for the PNM down to the end. I can tell you all, in that period of 2000, 2001 until 2010, when it was a PNM government, I wasn't yet a member, but I saw the principles that I believed in. I saw the decisions being taken that I believe in. Did I agree with everything? No. You know how many times the media would come to me asking for comment, etc.? The answer is no, because I'm not criticizing a PNM government. As a member of the PNM, why am I going out in public and attacking my government? No, Roxo! So brothers and sisters of the PNM, you know what I stand for. And I will end here tonight by asking humbly and appreciatively for your vote. Because you see, I know one man, one vote, I wouldn't be the next chairman unless you support it and you vote for me. So I stand here before you all and to all of the members of the PNM. And I ask firstly for you to vote for leaders in service and the people in leaders in service who have put themselves forward. And then I personally and humbly ask for your support to be the next chairman of the People's National Movement. And I look forward as the MP for Port of Spain North St. Anne's West to welcoming you all to the convention. Of course, it's in the Savannah, right? It's in the Savannah on December 4th as leaders in service will rise, and we will end that night at the convention by saying, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and we shall prevail. Thank you.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, Roxa! Put your hands together for your next chairman.